Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here, and today I want to talk to you about a product you're going to be hearing a lot about. It launches tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, so November 14th at 9 a.m., and there's some things you need to know about it. So here's what they're promising, all right? It's called Infinitii, and they're promising to teach you how to turn $1 into $10 over and over again. Now, they are doing that, but here's the catch. It involves paid traffic unless you know what I'm going to show you in my bonuses. So here's the method, right? This Infinitii method, it is really working. They really are turning $1 into $10. There's no upfront fees. The only cost you would have is Shopify, which you don't need because they'll be giving you a plugin. There's no startup cost unless you do Shopify. Or if you do what they suggest, which is paid traffic. So you're going to be hearing a lot about this, and I wanted to kind of walk you through it and tell you what they're doing, why it's working, but how you can do it better and do it while saving a lot of money. So let me just run through my notes here. I'll explain everything, and we'll move from there, because you are going to hear a lot about this tomorrow. It's one of the biggest launches of the week, and I want to make sure you know going into it what you're going to be getting. So let's talk about it. So I went through this course, and it is right. They are turning $1 into $10. But again, that's with paid traffic. And the thing about paid traffic is it can be very scary. It can be expensive. It can be a lot of testing. And for some people just getting started, when you combine that with all the website stuff and all the SEO stuff, like gosh, it just melts your brain. It's complicated, okay? But I thankfully know how to do it easier because I've done this before, okay? So they promise you to turn 1 into 10. They're doing it with Ecommerce, but there is no like upfront investment on it or anything. Like basically, if you remember back in the day with Teespring, you could upload a design and sell the design, and Teespring would take a cut out of each sale and give you the rest. It's kind of like that, but it's much cheaper. They're making $355 a day revenue on average, which means they're making about $175 profit. And what's cool is this is actually something easy enough that you don't have to worry about like SEO or a website or stuff like that. So it's actually a really good method. My one concern is that it costs money. And I know when you're getting started online, it's really hard to feel like putting money towards stuff, especially on paid traffic, because you spend all this money on getting products, on everything else, nothing ever works out. So I try to steer away from that, especially if I know a way that you can do it for free, which is what we'll talk about when we get to my bonuses. So what are they actually doing? Okay, they are finding viral things. When you go on Facebook and you'll see like a t-shirt about, I don't know, your favorite video game, or about cops, or about firefighters, or about teachers. Well, they're usually funny t-shirts. And the way that those campaigns work is by making them go viral, right? So you get a bunch of teachers together, funny teacher t-shirt, they share it. Similar thing. The way that they're doing this method is they're finding different things like that in like hundreds, any niche you can think of, what are called passion niches that people identify with, teachers, cops, a certain video game, whatever. You get the idea. And they're taking campaigns that are already successful and making their own. So they're like legally borrowing a campaign, making it their own, and then sending paid traffic to it. But with my bonuses, you'll be able to do it with free traffic, and you don't have to worry about any upfront costs or any kind of money. And a whole bunch of stuff. Let's keep going. Another thing they're including is the software. Okay, now the software is like on this page, it says a whole bunch of stuff, and these are their real results. But you need to understand this is revenue. Okay, this is not total profit. Profit's gonna be about half of that. So that's revenue. But one of the things they're advertising on here is a software. Okay, and it is a software, but it's more like a WordPress plugin. So they're giving you access to a WordPress plugin so that you save money and not have to spend money on Shopify, which I thought great. Like, why wouldn't you want to save money? But then they're doing it all with paid traffic, and you really don't have to. So I was like, you know what? My bonuses plus this, it's going to be pretty awesome. But so they're advertising the software, and it's not really a software as much as it is like all the attachments you need to a software. So they tell you to download this one plugin, and then they give you all these things that intersync with that plugin, so that you can quickly and easily have stores that are going to make sales and not have to worry about it. So it's not really a full-blown software as much as it's a connection into a plugin that you can get, which I thought was a little weird. Like, why advertise it as a software? But hey, now you know. So some other benefits about this: low tech skills required. they kind of walk you through what their store looks like. It's really simple, really straightforward. They're doing it by doing e-commerce, so there's no upfront. Another cool thing is if you do the way they're doing with paid traffic, you're looking at 30 to 60 hours of work, okay? You get quicker results. If you do it my way with free traffic, it's about the same kind of work, but the conversions won't be as high. You'll still make sales, but you won't make as many sales unless you were doing their paid traffic method, at least not at first. And that's just because of the way targeting works with paid traffic. So like when you're targeting, you can like straight up target teachers if you pay for traffic. But my goal is to give you my bonuses so that you can get free traffic, get that initial money coming in. And then if you want to use that for paid traffic, you can. So like I already told you before, the reason this actually works and the reason I'm even making this video is because they have a way to find campaigns that are already selling and already making money, meaning you don't have to do the testing because you see that it's working. You see that people are sharing it. You see that they're doing a combination of paid and free traffic. So it's really cool and really straightforward, and it does work. Though I will say the sales page is a little flashy. However, I come in and just tell you what's really going on. So here is the members area. When you get in, you have this case study up here, and then you have all these 8 down here. Now, I feel like the case study could be more fleshed out. All they really did was log into their accounts. So they logged into their Facebook ad account. They showed you they're like, hey, look, here's how much we spent, and then they log in and show you how much they earn. So it's not a real case study. So, don't get hung up on the case study thing. They're just showing you their accounts to prove to you that it works. But the step-by-step thing here, is the actual course, okay? And then here is the little software. So like I said, it's a plugin that you can already download for free, but then they show you how to set it up, and they give you the extensions that go with that plugin so that you don't have to spend $100 a month or whatever it costs on Shopify. And then they also have their own free buyer traffic down here, which is kind of like the bonus I'm giving you. It's not the same method at all. It's a completely different method. And this is actually, to me, I actually found this a little more valuable than the software, because it's like they're advertising a software, but it's just a plugin. So it's not actually a software, okay? And you do get some unique features and stuff too that you can't get to the public. So this is what the course looks like. It's pretty straightforward. I found the teaching style easy to understand and easy to follow. How about that? Yeah, and all in all, like they really are doing this. They really are turning $1 into $10, and a lot of this is a little bit hype, whatever, about the thing. So the insanely fast products they do make it quickly because they're doing proven campaigns, right? So all in all, it's like true, but the case study could have been better, and the software could have been more fleshed out. But all in all, the method actually works, and so that's the only reason I'm sending this out. So let's keep going through the review. We'll get to the OTOs and the bonuses. So like I said, this involves paid traffic, okay? But my bonuses, I've got 4 bonuses here, okay? The first one is going to teach you how to make a little bit of money every day. That way, if you want to have a separate income stream that you can then use to invest in traffic, you can do that. The next 3 of those bonuses, 2 of them are bonuses that are going to teach you how to get free traffic via social media, okay? So basically, viral campaigns, like it ties in perfectly. Another one is going to show you how to make sales through social media, and then I've also got a plugin I'm going to throw in, which you're going to be able to tie in. So you're going to get an additional plugin with my bonuses that tie in to the plugins that they're giving you, and that'll actually make it so that there's no, like, if they're on mobile, there's no conversion issues or anything. Like, it'll load right up. They'll be able to do e-commerce and everything. So, a lot of e-commerce things, sometimes they'll require you to put money up front to buy the things that you're going to sell, or like have to talk to people in China. Like, this is nothing like that. It's way simpler. You're not going to have to talk to any kind of business, any kind of nothing. Like, it's just all made a sale, shipped the sale, made a sale, shipped the sale. And you don't actually have to do the shipping. They show you where to send off the shipping information. So all you have to do is keep the profits. And they really are doing this. So it's like, okay, I don't necessarily like the case study. It could be more fleshed out. I don't necessarily like that the software isn't all fleshed out. However, it is pretty clever. And I got to give them that. So, who would this be good for? Honestly, because it's so newbie friendly, because you're already taking winning campaigns. I say it's perfect for everyone, even newbies. It's simple, it's fast. It only requires, 30 minutes extra a day minimum once you're in the flow of things. I would budget like an hour or more at first, just until you get into the flow of things, because I know a lot of people are busy. On the investment side, unless you decide to go Shopify and not go the free route that they're showing you with their stuff, and unless you do paid traffic, you're not looking at much of any kind of startup cost, except for maybe like a WordPress website. So if you've already got that, which most of us do, great. If you don't, well, you're looking at $10 a month, okay? And if you want to do paid ads, I think they're spending anywhere from $10 to $30 testing a campaign, and when they know they've got a winner that's converting and is getting shares and everything else, then they pour more money into that. But again, with my bonuses, you'll have all the free traffic you need. So let's look at some of their proof down here. These are straight from their Shopify stores, because they're using Shopify. You've got 76 orders from October 22nd to October 28th. So this is working like right now, okay? Like right now they're making these sales. Now again, that's not all profit. Excuse me. They really are doing this, okay? And e-commerce is one of the most straightforward, proven, consistent ways to make money online. So if you're just starting out, this is one of the things you should focus on, because like, it's huge. Like, there's billions of dollars spent online, all right? Oh, sorry guys, the last half of that video got messed up, so I just kind of want to pick up where we left off. So we were just about to talk about what you're going to learn. Basically what you're going to learn is a proven e-commerce method that doesn't require any startup costs besides what we've already talked about, that uses proven viral tricks and techniques not to get traffic, but to ensure that it will convert and make you money. That's why it works so fast. That's why they're making so much profit so quickly, within a week in some cases. So who is this going to be good for, right? I think anybody. And thanks to the money back guarantee, you're not going to have to worry whether it's worth it or not, or whether you get taken for a ride. It is worth it, especially with my bonuses that are going to take care of the free traffic, which we will get to in a second, because I don't remember if I did that in the first half of the video or the last. Either way, the last half got messed up. So again, you're learning something very simple but proven that works, okay? And I've done this exact method before, and it does work. So let's talk about the OTOs, okay? And the reason I'm not doing it now is because I was able to take the profits I made from doing this and invest them in other things. I just didn't want to do it anymore. But if you're not making profit, here you go. OTO 1 is going to be done for you. Campaigns, it's going to be $37. You don't need it, but it is very, very useful. OTO 2 is going to be business in a box. Now, what that means is they'll build the store and the website for you and get it set up, so all you have to do is push go, but it's going to cost $197. For some people, that's worth it. For some people who are more technical, maybe save the money and do it yourself, but it is really cool to have it all done for you and just set up so that you're ready to go. OTO 3 is advanced tactics. It's $47. That's up to you. It does help, but it really gets into the things of setting up multiple stores and targeting, different niches. So if you have a pretty good business sense on your head, you're going to be doing that anyway. Some people like seeing it done though, so that's $47. And then interestingly, the next OTO, which is OTO 4, is $77, and it teaches you how to do this on autopilot. Basically, outsource the whole thing for a couple bucks and let it take care of itself while you do everything else. So I actually think that's the coolest one out of that. That and OTO 1 are the strongest ones in my opinion. The business in a box, you'll know if that's right for you. If you want them to build it all for you and all that, then you'll know. Okay. So that's the OTOs. You can kind of get a better idea of what those OTOs are if you read right below the video, because I've written them down there for you too and explained my thoughts on them a little bit more. It was better in the first go around, but it got cut off, so we're going to make do with what we have. Now, my bonuses are designed to remove the whole paid traffic part. So you don't have to have any money to do paid traffic, because this method involves using a little bit of paid traffic, not much, not a crap ton, but I just think it could be better if you could do it for free. So I'm going to be giving you, let me just pull up my web page here. Excuse me. I'm going to be giving you okay, let me rephrase. So my bonuses: remove the paid traffic part, give you the free traffic part, and also give you a new way to make profits for free, so then you can use that to pay for traffic if you want, so that you're not like stuck. And I've also got a pretty cool plugin. So you're going to get a 700K free visitors in 30 days case study, and this ties in perfectly because it removes the need for PPC. So does Quantum Profit Traffic. It's an actual course, so it gives you get even more free traffic and how it ties in. So that's the third free traffic course included. Then you got Piggyback Traffic, another course. It's a completely separate method. And then the plugin, Social Commerce plugin, makes it easier to get sales. Okay, so normally if you try to click off Facebook and it's not like an approved website, or if it's like a Shopify store, it'll be like, which you don't need Shopify for this, but it'll be like, oh, you're leaving Facebook, which is super annoying. This takes care of that and makes it much easier to basically convert the free traffic we're going to be getting, because obviously paid traffic is a bit more targeted than free traffic, so you got to have some little tricks in there, which is why I'm including this plugin for you. And then the one that's going to show you how to make $100 a day for free, 3-step profit machine. So that's my bonus pack. 5 different bonuses in this pack that are designed to remove the paid traffic portion. And if you do decide to do the paid traffic portion, you're looking at anywhere between $10 and $20 per campaign that you test. And obviously when you have a winning campaign, you'll feel a bit more comfortable putting more in there. But I will tell you from my own experience of doing paid traffic, I felt a lot more comfortable putting money towards it if I was already making money elsewhere, which is why I try to include this here, because no one likes putting money into something that they don't know it's going to work. Thankfully, I've done this. I've gone through the whole course. So if you have any questions about this, let me know, because it really is a unique method. And again, it's launching at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, the 14th. Everything you need should be listed on this page. If you have questions, email me back or comment here, and we'll take care of it there. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern to be able to get your bonus. It should be in the download area of Warrior Plus, but in case it's not, you can send me your receipt, and we'll take care of it then. So let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you guys. Bye-bye.